Hi, this is Becca with Reset and Restore. Today I want to talk about joint disorders and why they are so common today. We live in a time of the information age, and the majority of our population is in front of a screen for excessive hours, which is what I'm doing right now. This leads to inactivity and a rise of obesity, which causes greater heaviness to our joints. We have to bear more load and thus become more susceptible to arthritis. According to a CDC report from 2019 to 2021, adults who had overweight or obesity report arthritis more often than adults who are categorized as underweight or a healthy weight. In addition, the lack of activity or sitting in one position for too long can lead to stiffness in supporting structures of our joints, such as tight muscles that become overused. Then other muscles become weak from lack of use, creating imbalances within our structure. The movements we choose are often defined by our environment, culture, and society. Look at our education system. We grew up sitting at desks with minimal time for breaks and being outside. Our lack of a variety of different movement patterns is not only a cause of obesity and joint pains, but paired with our poor fast food diets, we are further exacerbating our joints, causing inflammation and toxic buildup within our body's channels. Our media and the healthcare industry sell so many solutions to lose weight, some that are harmful and cause a yo-yo effect of unhealthy gaining and losing of weight. It's hard for people to maintain. Also in the media, there's a push for exercise in extremes, with the images of six-pack abs as the prized achievement. The individuals who may be more active often play one or two sports or participate in extreme activities that can cause overuse injuries. I was that person. Even as a multi-sport athlete, I trained to extremes. Eventually, this led to one sport practice where I was making a simple lateral movement and my knee just buckled. Turns out my supporting ACL knee ligament had endured enough and it tore. I proudly went through physical therapy, got a sports brace so that I could get back in action as soon as possible. A product of my unbalanced pit to nature, along with the pressures I felt society expected of me. Now I know better, and I think we're all coming to a greater consciousness of balanced health. When I eat in proportion to my body's needs, allow for proper rest, meditate, and perform light exercises such as yoga, my body and energy feels good. I make better decisions that align with my nature, and I don't have a need to fulfill any outward pressures that aren't in alignment with what's best for me. I'd say the biggest contributor to balanced health is a balance between rest and action. When I meditate and get proper sleep, my body is primed with energy and my mind is clear. I can listen and observe the subtle feedback my body tells me, like if I've been sitting too long typing, my shoulders start to pain. I know I have to stop to get up and move. Do I always listen? No. Do I feel it later? Yes. But you know what? The more and more I practice concepts I've learned in Ayurveda, such as dinacharya, good daily routines, and eating the foods my body needs in the right amount at the right time, then I progressively increase my prana, my life energy. And when I feel good, I want to keep feeling good. And this energy continues to expand. My body and mind become in greater condition with these habits to further expand my health and growing consciousness. Our bodies are so amazing. They provide us feedback. All we need to know is already within us. It's just a matter of listening and learning. I'm very thankful as I progress in my own health journey that I get to help others do the same. This summer, I'll be hosting a retreat in Costa Rica to create a space for others to learn about the basics of Ayurveda and get the opportunity over 8 days to establish better habits. I'm a firm believer in creating space to reset and restore. In my own life, when I start to accumulate stressors in my mind and body from pushing at life too hard, I find that a getaway is the perfect opportunity for me to reset and restore, to recalibrate my mind. In a new environment, I can more readily gain new perspectives, which give me a springboard for changes I want to make. Though this also can be done every day. We don't need to go anywhere far, but it can be done when we stop to meditate. The more we go within, the more we are able to release the stressors of life and gain more peace, a peace that continuously expands. This is the investment that I hope all will make. An investment into the expansion of space, as our body so beautifully displays within our very own joints, that without the space, we would have no ability to move. Space is a blessing, and maintaining our spaces within our physiology, within our mind, is what will provide us with pure joy and energy to take action that is in harmony with ourselves, our environment, and with others. I like to end with a shloka that expresses our nature, and it begins with the element of space, the element that we can't even visibly see, yet it is there. And it is a place where all movement arises. In the Taittiriya Upanishad 2.1, and I'm going to share an English transliteration. It states, "In the beginning, this universe was the self, Atman, alone, in the shape of a person. Looking around, the self said, 'Let me create the worlds.' From that self, space, Akasha, was born. From space, air. From air, fire. From fire, water. From water, earth." May we all be blessed and recognize the spaces in which all creation, all movement happens. And may we live in these spaces with a greater expansion of health. Thank you for listening.